Oh, and a fish. Hey, he's gone. That was another trout. There you are, folks. You're hiding under a bridge now just to fool me. Anyway, that's the sort of crap you have to fight your way through on flooded rivers. And here we are on this one. And it's a big I'm not holding out too much hope, even though the water is lovely and clear. Nothing wrong with that. Good clarity for bugging, but the gauge says it's rising very, very slowly. Come up 20 centimetres over the last couple of hours, and the rising water is not brilliant. So, what can you do? We can give it an hour and see if anything happens. So, enough talking, let's do some doing. I'm also doing a little experiment for someone who reckons his left ear is lonely, and he can let me know if it's still lonely. I've fab-sealed all the gear. Let's see if that'll keep it a bit waterproof. And we'll just have to keep checking on you to see if you're still at home. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down 20 yards. This would be a really good run actually for standard fly fishing. How far down? I mean, there's enough water right where I am now to hold fish. And there, 3 yards out, with perfect Grilse water. Fast flowing, 2 feet deep. This water I'm in now will hold anything you want. I would say that far bank over there is where anything's going to be at. If we can reach it like that. One problem we got here is my pet hate, of course. Just down there, you can see a straight line. Straight lines in rivers. Not usually good if you're floating around. That's a weir. So any fish we hook here might just go straight down there. Now you get an idea of how strong this current is, because they can barely walk against it. It's up to the goolies and probably doing 5 miles an hour. Walking against it isn't much fun. Now that far bank is lined with block stones, but there are also lots of loose block stones on the bottom there. See, the odd thing in bugging over there, if I was spinning, I'd be running my lure right through where I'm standing. It's the weird different mentality of one technique versus another. Just above the bridge there is a nice deep pool. Possibly actually give us a better chance. And under the bridge itself it's not bad. It's good water for holding salmon. Maybe we'll change tack a bit and fish closer in. That's not a fish, that's a rock. Ratty fly rod versus rock. Because we are on the ratty fly rod, obviously. Now we're going to be stupid and fish off the top of this, because if we do hook a fish and he goes downstream, what the hell are we going to do? Fish the middle through first. Hello. Directly below me there is a very deep hole, so maybe we'll just drop the bug through that. Be more of a lie in really high water than now, but you never know, do you? Because sometimes they're feeding, even migratory fish will take the flies as food. And sometimes you've got to treat them like a cat. A cat sitting in your garden, on the lawn, in the sun, and a fly comes past. What does he do? He's only got two options, hasn't he? Is leave it go by, or blat it. And cats being cats, they like to play, so a good blatting is always on the cards, and the fish can behave exactly the same. Right. There's a small spawning brook there. And yes, they do get up it, higher water than this, but they do get in there. Maybe we'll do something one day. Don't know what. We've been looking at that root system for years, wondering what to do, if to do anything. But I've seen good sewing up there, and I've seen small sewing up there. That sort of thing tells me we don't need to do much. If the fish aren't up there spawning, it's probably because they don't exist. There's not enough numbers. They don't need to. A lot of our fish spawn actually in the main river. If you're still with us, soon to be. So if there's plenty of room, you know, they're practical creatures. If there's plenty of room in the main river, why bother exposing yourself to danger by going up a little side stream? It makes no sense. Well, I can't tell because we're moving about whether the river's rising or not, but it's certainly not colouring up. So we'll keep at it for a bit. And it's all a good distraction for me anyway, so. I need distracting at the moment. I don't really see any prospect of the river dropping at all today because the rain is just proper Welsh rain. It's in. It's made itself comfy, it ain't going nowhere. It doesn't produce the rip-roaring dirty floods, it produces constant flows. So the fish are happy, they can do as they please. But it quite often means they're not on the take at all. But you never know, we might be lucky, we might be out when it peaks. Because then, as soon as it starts to drop, they will come on the take. And then they will react to the naughty little bugs completely differently. Because we might well have presented the bugs to fish already. Because they lie in doggo. You can present them with anything you want. They don't care. And that's a possible bad sign there, is debris coming down. It usually means the water level is rising and lifting it off the banks. It's getting very dark and dingy in here, but this surely up here, this next 20 yards will be the best spot. If we can fish it. Let's fish along the pipe first, right in front of us. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, bounce. We're going to have to go up a tiny bit to cast. Ooh, shit. Off the top of the pipe. Luckily we're not in the deep bit. That's the problem, see, it's dark. You can't see into the water, and just walked out on the pipe a little bit too far and slipped over the edge. Let's get past it. And we're snagged as well. There we are, we're out. If we'd have done that 25 yards further up, this video would be over, along with a lot of other things. The river doesn't forgive mistakes. And I had a beauty just up there in the white water before. I was on this side of the pipe, where you can see that fast water on the right hand side, and it was all gravel, and then the pipe, and then a drop off of about 6 feet. Stuart was where I am now somewhere, and I was stood on the gravel, and it turned out there was nothing holding the gravel in place. That all slipped away, and I was going under the pipe. Luckily I jammed because I'm a fat git. That also could have been a bit naughty. Even naughtier if you're on your own like we are now. Because if anything goes to crap, nobody's coming to help you. Nobody knows where I am. Nobody knows what I'm doing. Oh, there's a fish. He's a monster. It is a monster trout. Look at that, eat your heart out. Why go to Montana for trout when you can catch humongous trout fishing magazine cover specimens like that? It is a trout. And he took the pheasant tail. Let's see if we can shake him off. Off we go. Right, although he's small and you're all laughing, I'm not, because if he's on the take, the bigger ones can be. It's usually when the river is switched off, everything's switched off, and we can't go past that, because if we do and we hook a fish, we're stuffed completely. So all we can do is fish around it best we can. There's every likelihood the top of the pool there is a bit too fast anyway, and we wouldn't be able to go more than another 30 feet, so we'll just try and flick the bugs up around it like that and hope it's not too extensive. That is just a genuine snag. Right, well, nobody can say we blanked. Haha. Oh, there was another fish on the drop. You probably didn't even see that, but that was a trout for sure. Right, we've come upstream now. It's still raining. It was just absolutely pouring a minute ago, but we'll have a go. I can't tell whether the river's does seem to be colouring up a bit, which may put an end to proceedings, because then it'll definitely be rising. But there's a bit of water here we can have a bash at. We can untangle ourselves a bit. Same problem as usual. Look, if a fish goes down there, you hook a 20-pounder now, you can't go. But that applies to this entire river. Very few sections I think of now where you can fish where you'd have 100 yards below you, and even those sections, once that 100 yards is run out, there's nearly always a weir or something, what can you do? Fish strong gear, hope for the best. Because in this current, even a 5-pound fish, if he turns broadside on, he doesn't have to do anything. You ain't going to be holding him. You definitely need lady luck on your side sometimes. And I would say, going by recent events, she has buggered off. Far, far away. So, we won't be relying on her too much. I think we'll try one more cast. Just chuck it in the white water up against that little pillbox over there. It's probably full of Japanese machine gunners. Looks very pretty, doesn't it? I don't know about you, but that just screams World War II to me. Pacific Island Japanese machine gun emplacement. And if there's any Japanese watching, I'm not being horrible, that's just how it looks. And if there are any Japanese people watching, hello, because that would be unusual. As they say. Or as Tom Jones would say, maybe. It's not unusual. Ching ching bing bong ping. See, this is what happens when the fishing goes slow. You slowly go insane. Until a fish comes along and wakes you up. And there's a load of that. Look at this gravel bank. If there was a massive flood on, this would be where the fish would be sitting. Somewhere from here down to, well, anywhere down there. Out of sight, really. That'd be perfect water speed for big fish to sit comfortably. And again, under this bridge, disregard that because that was left by Welsh water, but look at this. This is where they're going to be. There might only be 6 inches of water on it. We're in a big flood, they'll be there. I don't know why I'm even telling you, because you're all in work, happily looking at your spreadsheets. I'm sure of it, or at least Mr. Stephen Planter from the esteemed rock band, the gas company, the gasworks, whatever it is. He loves a spreadsheet, he does. He may have an opposing opinion on that. I never know. That little tiny stream there used to be a spawning brook. It tends to be dry all the time now. Right, let's fish this pool, see how we get on. You never know, I might give you another battery. If I'm feeling generous. Oh, there's a fish, there's a fish, there's a fish. He's gone. That was a miniature trout. But again, if they're on the feed, the bigger ones will take 2 or 3. Who can tell? Can they even count? Nearly caught a swift. Here's a fish. Here's a bigger fish. Right under the feet there. What are we? Are we worth netting? I don't know. I think we're a trout. Yes, we are. A nice trout. Let's net him just for the sake of showing you. Let's come over here. We can put some stuff down. Right. He's happy in the water. Let's get that hook out. There we go. Everything's out. Let's have a look at what we got. Come here. Where are you? You can't get away. Is that not a perfect brownie? Big head, slim body, going back. Are we back? We are. Let's get down here without falling over and see what we can do. Now look at that pool then. Deeper, slower, faster, stronger, bionic. Lovely pool. Had salmon before, right up the top there in the fast water. Stuart's favourite pool. If he could, he would move in. I've had fish in big floods down here, just where the smooth water goes to ripples. But what we shall do, because we're keen on doing things, and we could be in the jungle now, look. Most definitely. Oh look. There is absolute proof that we're in the jungle. If ever there was proof, that is it. We're going to fish all this smooth water here. And we're not going to hang about too much. Although I do have another battery, maybe I should put it in. Okay, you're back. You're working, the ratty fly rod's in the mud. Now, where was I? No idea. Untangle things a bit. See, as you can see here, if the water was coloured, it's not the depth that matters, it's the speed, because that's where we would be catching a fish. Right around my foots. No. I need to fab seal the rod. Everything's soaking wet and sticky now. Now I know what Stuart's going to say. You haven't gone down far enough. He might be right. But he tends to fish this in the dark in the opposite direction. Definitely be fish somewhere. Possibly hugging the wall, possibly not. It's a very difficult pool to fish mostly. We're fishing the easy bit. We've got a nice straightforward flow. And everything is simple. And now it's raining again. And here we have another snag. I made 10 heavy bugs the other day, and we'll very likely lose them all. That was just a bit of vegetation, so anyway, you're still with us, that's the main thing. Now the wind is getting up now, that usually means more rain coming. So maybe this will be the last pool for the minute, and I shall fab seal this bloody rod when I get back, so as we can fish in the rain. If you fab seal the rod, leave it all dry, and any time you're out, the nylon will not stick to it because the rod will be coated with the silicone. And the water won't stick to it, the nylon won't stick to it, nothing will stick to it. Everything will run free. Cats will live with dogs, and you'll have a much better day. This is the difficult part to fish. Where the hell it's like a washing machine. Fast current against the wall, boiling up in front of me. Fish in pools like this quite often. That's a snag. On the upslope, facing the far bank with their heads facing downwards. Makes it really difficult to present anything to them. Because you've got a current going backwards, one going forwards, others coming across. The fish could be facing upstream, downstream, away from you, towards you. They could be on the bottom, they could be head down, they could be... Oh, that was a tap. Could be anywhere. All you can do is fish and fish and fish, keep an eye out, see what's happening. See, now the line's going upstream. They caught a different current. Oh, and a fish. Hey, he's gone. That was another trout. You see what I mean? The line went up that way. I started retrieving it this way. The fish was over there somewhere already. So where did he take the fly? I got a feeling he took it right there, directly in front of me. Quite a nice trout. But we don't have to unhook him now. Long distance release. Right, so here we are with a backdrop of a lovely, lovely pool. And we're going to go for dinner. Hope you've enjoyed. Maybe you've learned something. Or maybe you just go, why don't you shut that up? I don't know. Anyway, I'm out. I will continue to go out. I will continue to take you with me. So if you want to come, toddle along, draw up your chairs, pull up your sofas, make yourself a cup of tea, roll a Jamaican cigar, do a line of coke, do whatever it takes to make you relax and come fishing. Ta-ta for now.